When our children are young, one of the main things that we want to teach them is empathy. And that can be really hard when they're having a hard time sharing. When children are young, there is a phase of development called egocentrism. Egocentrism is absolutely an essential part of development for children, but what this means is that they see the world only from their eyes. Their perspective is the only one and the most important, of course. Sharing can be very hard developmentally for some kids, and we need to know that. If our child is exhibiting behaviors that are hard to handle, or if they are not sharing, that doesn't necessarily mean we did a terrible job. These are things that a lot of different kids go through. There are many, many phases that children go through as they get older. And so parents and caregivers, just know this is not because you are lacking as a parent. 9 times out of 10, it's developmentally appropriate, and we're able to teach them through empathy. There are many ways that we can teach our children to share. One of the ways is to sit them down and really help them understand what taking turns looks like. Perhaps you can sit down with them and do a board game or a puzzle and take turns. But that helps them understand how the back and forth really works. When you see a child appropriately share, praise that child and let them know that that behavior is wonderful and wanted. That really also helps reinforce that child sharing in the future. Children go through different phases at different times, and no child is the same. But generally speaking, children have a hard time sharing the earlier they are, and as they get older and older, they're able to understand better the mental concept of sharing and the back and forth that it includes.